let's just talk about your first takeaway, your initial impression.
Yeah, so you got the shares down pre-market here. This was a strong top-line quarter from Walmart, but we didn't get the flow-through. And they're talking about some of these self-insurance costs that sort of sideswipe them here in this print. And if you look at that, it's about 4 to 5 cents, and that represents pretty much the miss here. But overall, we think the core of the business is performing fine.
They also noted, sorry, John, just to jump in, they also noted that prices only rose 1% in the second quarter. Does that change?
That's right. So yeah, it was 50 basis points in Q1. Q2 was 1.1%. We should see this gradual phase in. And Walmart CEO Doug McMillon, he was just talking about each and every week the prices going up as the tariffs start to roll through. So that's very much expected. And I'd say so far we haven't seen any evidence of the consumer pushing back to a great degree. They've sort of eaten it and absorbed pretty well. That's the question, though, into the back half as prices get higher and higher, what happens to spending in general?
It was weird, though, because the CEO's comments were, this is a resilient consumer, but also higher-end consumers are now shopping at Walmart. Those two things would seem to be in tension. So looking at Walmart's earnings, how resilient does the consumer actually seem?
Yeah. Great question. I think the consumer is incredibly resilient. I think the consumer's feeling good right now. And Walmart's had this big win on these mid to upper income consumers. A lot of, not necessarily trade down, but I think this is their online business has gotten really strong with this Walmart Plus membership. That's where they've picked up all these upper income type consumers to go along with the low income. So it's more of a Walmart specific thing that they've gotten a lot of these new customers. But yeah, it's pretty much anyone can shop there, and they've got really great merchandising that resounds with everybody.
Who are they taking that business from? Who's losing customers?
Yeah, it's all over the place, really. So it's probably a little bit at Amazon because they're starting to build out their marketplace now, Walmart, and they've got about 700 million items. That's about a quarter of what Amazon has. So you're starting to see that build up, but it's really across the board, small independents, mom and pops, but Target's had issues. I think Walmart's picked up a decent amount on that.